Hello Knight here, welcome back to my Empire Total War campaign, playing as the Prussians using the Darthmod. I think we're at the end of our turn actually, we've certainly got no more money to spend. Just to recap the situation, Poland and Austria are at war. We're neutral so far in that conflict. We've got three armies here, three stacks. Just watching the Austrians. We may be able to take advantage if the Poles start to win, we'll maybe move in. That will probably bring us into conflict with the allies of the Austrians, which are the Dutch, who are actually increasing their territories. As you can see, we're allied with the French as well, and the Russians. So it's Poles, Russians, French are our allies. And okay, and over here, most of the action is at the moment over here in North America. We're at war with the 13 colonies. Oh, actually, the Iroquois have taken out Quebec, which is a shame because they've probably destroyed all the European buildings. So the French are our allies. We're at war also with the Cherokees. And the Spanish are a slight worry. We're not very friendly towards them at all. We do have quite a lot of territory down here, to be honest now. This fleet action we just fought, not a particularly good fleet action really. It was we destroyed an army of the 13 colonies, but it was kind of I think I lost 3 ships and gained 2 or something like that, so it wasn't fantastic. We destroyed their fleet and their army, so I can't really complain. But up here we need to continue the war against the 13 colonies and get that moving, and also try and destroy the Iroquois and then move south towards the Cherokees and get ourselves an empire. You can see Poland, Lithuania has actually got Michigan, which is a bit weird, but anyway. So look at our objectives. We've only got to get Brandenburg and 40 regions. Well, we've got 17 already, so we're doing quite well there. It's only 17-15. So Europe really needs to be put on a back burner at the moment. We need to expand and move out into territories over here. So we're just going to end our turn, and then we'll see what the 13 colonies get up to. Say France are our allies. Austria are fairly indifferent towards us, to be honest. It's the United Provinces that may attack us, or Spain, I think, at the moment. We don't actually join any of their territory at the moment, so sometimes that's the thing that provokes it. If we were suddenly to get territory that's next to theirs, then we might find ourselves at war with them. So we need Jenny. Okay, so we need to check out our search. I think we're going to go for this. I'm going to try and get a great arsenal and then explosive shells, a carcass shot rather, and get howitzers. That's my next aim. Okay, what's happening over here? Because I made a bit of a cock up, to be honest, with the pathfinding. It seemed to do really weird, as if it was going to loop around this single army here, which is strange. But anyway, does he have? He doesn't have any. So we need to probably put some artillery in here. We're rather heavy on cavalry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are we heavy on cavalry? No, maybe not. Maybe not. So we've got 3,000 here. So anything in Europe we've got to do. I don't think there is. We need to upgrade some of this stuff. Our money's dropping away rapidly. Recruitment. We need some cavalry here. It's going to really use up all of our money. We need 6 cavalry here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cavalry. It's 3,500, so that would use up all of our money and leave nothing. I think it's more important that we do work over here, to be honest. I think initially we need a general, probably. Yeah, I think we're going to get a general here. Gosh, 1290. And then we'll do some recruitment. Got 1 sacker actually. 2 infantry. We definitely need to, gosh, 13,000, we definitely need to blockade that port to just speed things up. And we need to take out New York as quickly as possible, because that seems to be their main port. Although saying that, they've got, no, actually it's going south, isn't it, that trade route, the direction of that route. I think we're going to take out Falmouth. Gosh, the Iroquois are really expanding. Boy, French are taking a right kick in. We need to initially, I think strategically we need to take out this, and then we'll move north with an army, try and swing round down the St. Lawrence. Then this army will come down and attack Albany. I think I wanted some artillery in this army, didn't I? This is the one that needs to move, to be honest. Now, when you're fighting Indians, Native Americans, artillery is not a lot of use because they come towards you so quickly. It's only really European armies that will stand off and fight you. So we're going to put a 12-pounder in there. We just need that to... We're going to move forwards. Can we do it this way? Yeah, that's the way I wanted to do it. So we're attacking one unit and these guys are coming on. So we can use our cavalry against these guys wherever they come on. It's alright, he's got no cavalry though, so we should be able to take these guys on and destroy them pretty damn quick. I don't for 1 minute believe that we'll need this army here to actually come in, but we're going to bring on the cavalry first. It's quite useful knowing how to do this, to be honest. Yeah, we may need some cavalry, I don't know. Right, this will be the Battle of Maine. We should be able to move in. We've got one artillery unit that will encourage them to advance towards us, or they'll just be killed. When they do, we'll be able to use our cavalry round each of their flanks to destroy them. So it's quite odd the way historically how this is working out. The Prussians, as far as I know, never had any empire in the Americas at all. Did they have any islands? I don't know. I'll have to check into that. Maybe they had some Caribbean islands. I'm not really sure. I don't think so. They're very much Europe-based, I think, Prussia. But of course, that's why we play Empire Total War, to try and change things around. Wow. Okay, as I say, he's going to have to come towards us. So this is the provocation. We'll actually leave the artillery there behind our front line. Got some nice troops here, actually. I'll bring some cavalry over that flanking group. And the brigade over here of cavalry. I think brigades of cavalry only used to have 2 regiments, I believe, at this time, but it doesn't really matter. But these guys will really be the ones who will do the business against the Indians, I think. They'll act as the anvil, and the hammer will be the cavalry. He had no cavalry, did he, this guy? So the artillery is relatively safe. At the moment, what I need to do is make sure I don't damage my units too much. Don't have too many casualties, because it's all costing me money, of course. This will be the reserve brigade. And put the general here. Right, let's provoke them. Let's get control of the artillery and start the battle. Where are they? Anywhere? It's one unit, and I don't know where the other guys are coming on. Okay, so they're coming on over here somewhere, I think. Well, we're firing at something. I'm not really quite sure what we're firing at. Can we see them? Oh, there they are. Irregulars, native musketmen. Okay, so we need to... I'm going to swing around, or rather move up the reserve brigade. I'll move then to here. And we're going to move this brigade up. Just over to here. We'll keep shelling these guys, native musketmen. And we'll bring these guys around. Form up over here. What we'll actually do is get the cavalry to flush out these guys and then move around on the flank. We'll continue to attack. Actually, we're not getting any results at all. Let's fire on these guys. Hessian guys. Okay, that's fine. We're moving up. No rush in any of this. Starting to get hits over here, I think. Let's move out and take out these guys. It's quite creepy, isn't it, that wolf cry? Okay. Right. I say the guy had no artillery, so we can just literally keep shelling him, which will encourage him to come on to us. Where are these guys going? Yeah, that's fine. They're almost in position. Let's head for his blob of guys. Really? Yeah, I'm sure we could hit them. Okay, that's fine. Let's bring the general up. We'll take these guys in the flank if we can. Don't seem to be much intent on moving, do they? So we should be able to destroy that one unit on its own. Let's bring this brigade up just to cover our flank. Let's get the artillery firing on them still. Got a long way back, but that's fine. We're doing okay. Need to spread these guys out a little bit more to take advantage of fire by rank. Okay, let's run before we get a hit from these guys. Oh, these native guys are moving in, so we're gonna attack those guys. Need to move these up as quickly as possible. General forwards. This is our reserve brigade, so we just move them up to there. That's, gosh, as if they're already routing. These guys are going to swing round here. Let's get the end ones to run. The reserve brigade involved. Well, it's really kind of... So we can actually... Got some demi-cannons, so we're going to take them out. Take out the Native American guys, they don't like cavalry. We'll use this regiment to come down here and interrupt their attack. Okay. Let's get the cavalry involved as quickly as possible. I like this already, the way that things are forming up. Any of these guys we can destroy now is obviously to our advantage. We don't then have to worry about people being involved in their defence of Maine. Okay, we've got the general. They're doing a good job on these. Let's give them the bayonet. Their morale was really rubbish, wasn't it, to be honest? Only broken though, those guys, so we need to continue to go after them. Okay, let's keep things moving on. They're shattered, so we must destroy them if we can. Going to continue. Oh, did I actually say no? Damn, that was a mistake. I must have clicked on the wrong thing there. That means they're going to form up in Maine, which means we've got another battle to fight. Okay, we lost 46 men. They only killed one of our own men. That's good. Oh, that's good. That's good. They've run away, so we can actually go in here and we'll to surrender. There wasn't much chance of them not surrendering, to be honest. 1590, my word. That's a huge amount to... Fortunately, he's still got some guys left here, so we're going to be chasing them down. They'll probably take out Nashwack otherwise. Right. Well, we need to... Let's replenish. Okay, what do we got here? Can't recruit anymore here, can we? Can't recruit here, obviously. Got 3 more units coming up, which will be the full complement. 1 artillery and a couple of infantry. Is that army balanced? I think it is. Maybe a little heavy on infantry. Right. So we're gonna, if we get forced out of here, we want to make sure we destroy the fort as much as possible. But, that means that it will cost them more to repair it, of course. And I think what we're going to do, we're actually going to move out of here. It's the best way to do it. And he'll repair it, but not defend it. That's what the AI tends to do. We move back and defend our port, because we get some trade here. Okay, that's fine. Trait gained, steady under fire, patriotic sword. Trait gained, brave soldier, construction. Okay, I think that's the end of that turn. I don't think there's anything else we can do. We're certainly running out of money rapidly, actually. Well, saying that's 4,000. That's not too bad. Can we get trade with anyone else? Anyone else we can trade with? No. We need some more ports or to upgrade our ports. Right, let's end the turn. France certainly seems to be taking a lot of hits here, doesn't it? It's lost its territories along the St. Lawrence Seaway. Can we not? I hate these raidings, these individual groups of raiding troops. We should be able to take out that small army there. We need to attack the Iroquois quickly as well, because obviously they're quite depleted at the moment. They've just fought lots of battles with the French. Yeah, so we need to maybe get across as quickly as possible. Now I've got a full stack here, so we can now take out New York. Can we? Yeah, we can actually. Gosh. And would that leave us a reasonable garrison here? Not really. 2 guys? That's pathetic, actually. Okay, well, we're going to try and get Albany. Let's see if they'll surrender, refuse. So we'll besiege them for a moment. We are going to attack them, because there's no point in not attacking them. So this guy's done a bit of damage, hasn't he? Oh, that's okay. This we need to replenish. The army's replenishing now. I won't bother to do that yet. I think we need to attack these guys. Has he repaired that? Good, because we were about to take Albany, so that's nice that he's repaired it for us. We won't go and destroy that. We're just going to have a look down here, do a bit of research and see. So his stack has moved to there. So we should be able to take this and keep it. And maybe it'd be excellent to get Philadelphia. Go back into our port. This army I think is going to have to move down the St. Lawrence. This one's going to have to move the other side of the Allegheny Mountains here. And attack down here, 13 colonies, recruit report, that's good. Nation destroyed, who's that? Crimea. Oh. Okay, and traits gained. Honest, no sense of shame. Right, it's a nice mix. Let's go back to Europe. I say it would be nice to actually attack the Austrians, but I just don't feel I have the resources to do it at the moment. We need the well, that's good. They haven't actually lost Warsaw. That was being besieged by the Austrians next turn. In theory, I mean, they have loads of troops here. Why are they just sitting there? There's nearly 3 stacks there. Why are they just sitting there? It's crazy, isn't it, sometimes what the AI gets up to. Right, okay, well, enough wanting. We need to... I really do want to get some cavalry here, because at some stage the Dutch are going to attack us. I feel sure about that. So we can only get 2. That's better than nothing. I think we're going to bring the Dutch fleet back, weren't we? That's down here. Indeed we were. We've got a guy here actually, general we could bring back. Let's bring him back. We destroyed the fleet of the 13 colonies. Couldn't think there for who it was we were destroying. Right, okay, let's get back into Europe just in case we have problems with the Dutch. Okay, that's good. Bring a general back. Okay, so we really need to strike out. Let's fight this. He's got no artillery. We'll quickly use artillery to bring in forwards onto our guns and kill him off. Shouldn't be too long. I say you can always fast forward through these small battles if you want to and pick up where the game gets interesting again. And the aim is to not suffer any casualties at all if I can avoid it. We've got our provoking battery, the one that will make sure that they come towards us. This army's got the strong melee troops in it, the grenadiers, that we're going to have to use against the Indians. So the Native Americans, I keep calling it, I do apologise, it is the Native Americans, they're not Indians, are they? Indians are Indians. Okay. Interesting terrain. We're going to... He had no cavalry, so again I don't need to worry about putting my guys too far forwards. Main thing is to get the cavalry behind him, to be honest. That's really what we need to do. We will have a brigade by the artillery just to safeguard it. But we will take them off fire. That'll be kind of a reserve. Well, it'll be a reserve, not kind of a reserve. It will be a reserve. Then we've got a standard brigade here, not a grenadier brigade, which we're going to put over here on this flank. And cavalry. 1, 2, 3. Put them on one flank. Actually, we don't need to have them too far out, to be honest. What's going on here? Why can't we? Perhaps we didn't. Yeah, we didn't. Okay, I didn't actually put them into formation. Okay, there we go. Right, let's put these... Oh, we've actually joined all of them together for some reason. Right, so one goes up here, up on the... Actually, we can form up over here, can't we? Oops, if we can actually get them to deploy. Well, that's a really weird deployment zone. There we go, that's better. Okay, and we were going to put this brigade behind them. I love it when you get this L-shaped deployment. It's very, very good. And these guys were going to be over here, weren't they? Right, sorry about that. Let's get on with it. Where are they? There they are. Let's keep them coming towards us, keep shelling them. Let's move down to here. They really have no chance against us at all, so it's kind of a standard deployment we need to do. The main thing is not to lose too many troops. And these guys will move up over to here. Just move our general up as well to here. There we go, keep shelling them, keep bringing them forwards. We've only got militia, a few more units. These are the guys who escaped from the main fortress when I clicked inadvertently and let them go. So he's going to sit there basically, is he? Just be shelled to death. Let's have a look at the Hessians actually. This is really weird actually. We destroyed Great Britain, but we didn't get United States. 13 colonies continued to exist. Let's get right behind them. And this brigade down off the hill. Actually, probably deploy them up on the hill, or in this woodland rather, would be a good idea. Must be pretty daunting looking at that. Come along this road. These guys need to deploy a bit quicker as they're running. guys need to run. Let's get the artillery to target the guys that are causing me a problem. I was trying to stand. Turn round, I think, so we're going to charge in. Oh, took a volley there, that's a bit unfortunate. There we go. This time we're going to make sure that none of them escape. Let's turn the artillery off, we don't really want any friendly fire. Okay, I think we've pretty much got them boxed in. Let's turn off the fire. Turn off the fire of those guys. Oh, they're not firing anyway. Turn off those guys. They're shattered, but we need to destroy them, as I said. 16 of them left. Let's get these guys routing. Two guys. Let's get after them. Let's speed things up. Kill their general. Let's continue this time and speed things up again. One guy left, he's gone. He's gone. Oh, we need to get after these guys. I don't think there's any guys other than these ones here, I think. I don't know quite why he's going over there. There's only 5 of them left. Should have completely eliminated them then. They can move on to attack Quebec and down the St. Lawrence. Come on, there's hundreds of you. Why aren't you killing this guy? Is there one left? Oh, what's happening? Where is he? Are they gone? Focus. Who's this guy? One guy over here. There's still one guy here, isn't there? There he is. Get him. Get the guy. Don't let him escape. Nice guy. Very realistic. Come on. Get him. He's going to escape, isn't he? Damn. And he's escaped. Okay, well, one guy's not too bad. Celebratory cup of tea. Another victory. 20 guys. We only killed one of our guys. That's amazing for me. That's good. He's gone. We're already replenishing, aren't we? Let's make sure we're nice and replenished up. Now, can he break through to attack here? I don't think he can. The trouble, you seem to have rubbish garrisons in these towns. It's got one guy. We've got 2 garrison guys. Do we need to leave anyone behind? No, we don't. Let's move forwards. We're going to move forwards and attack here next. Going to keep to our plan. Do we need a 3rd army? I don't think we can afford it, to be honest. We just cannot afford it. We attack here. They won't surrender, so that's assault. He's got 1 mortar, so that shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. So there will be action in Europe, I'm sure, at some stage. Probably the Spanish or the Dutch will attack us. I can't believe we've actually had this amount of peace for being Prussia. It's quite unusual, I think, not to be attacked in Europe. We're not expanding, are we? We did some very early on expanding when we took out Sweden in the first couple of years, and then Denmark, and then Great Britain. But since then, we've really been quite passive in Europe, so maybe people are not too aggressive towards us at the moment. Okay, right, what are we doing? Oh yes, it's got 1 mortar. So we need to encourage them again to come towards us. It's pretty. I've played, as you can gather, I've played quite a lot of Empire, but I'm always surprised that I always find that there are new maps. There are maps that I've never actually played on before. So I mean, they've done a really good job here with the old terrain part of the program. Just need some troops to defend my... Yeah, just put them there. It's going to be all about the cavalry. Over here. Some cavalry over here. Gosh, can actually... I've got an L. I thought we had another L-shaped deployment zone, which would have been lovely if we'd had one. So he's got nothing to worry me at all. It's probably the mortars going to be the most difficult thing to actually face. I don't really like where that artillery is, to be honest. I've got a feeling we can't... Yeah, there's a ridge in the way, so we need to maybe put the artillery up here, and we'll move it forwards up onto here. That's what we should do. That means we'll move this brigade over here. Okay, let's start. So he's got some mortars down there. Just need to literally move towards him. Okay, and we've got some cavalry over here. Okay, let's move round. So by the time we've moved the artillery up, probably we're not going to be able to get them involved in the battle. Let's get this brigade moved up through the woods. And we need to get these guys moving in. We're actually suffering some hits, so we're gonna charge in. Let's take up position in this woodland so we can outflank these guys. Oh, it's the Worcester Regiment. It's quite a famous regiment, that one, I believe. Let's have a look. Here we go. Sorry. Let's have a look. We're going to charge into these guys. It's the end of their mortars. They're probably going to take a few hits from their infantry. So I need to maybe move off this way. Okay, that's fine. Probably bring this regiment of horse down. Let's bring the general down. Okay, they're going back to their mortars. Hope not. Let's move away. We've now got them facing the wrong way. Can you see the cavalry here can come down and attack them? Let's bring these Berlin Regiment of Horse down to attack the mortar guys. I think are they coming to try and get back on board their mortars? Actually, going to move these guys over here. That's good, that was a good charge. They didn't manage to get any volleys off towards us. Actually, they got hooked up with the other unit, unfortunately. Worcester Regiment's quite a good regiment, so we need to get in there. It's one square, so we need to withdraw from that. So we're going to take some hits otherwise. There's my artillery. Artillery is always a good thing to have against squares if you can do that. Let's deploy the artillery. Let's get the cavalry out before we suffer some more volleys. Going into this woodland, back into the woodland. Let's get these guys over here. Stop daffing about. Come on. Run. Withdraw. Right, artillery. Are you deployed yet? Start firing on these guys. They've gone back out of, come out of square actually, these guys. Gonna come over here. We need to destroy these guys again, we don't want them escaping. Goes the artillery. We need to run these guys. Bring the cavalry back in so we can get them to force them back into square. Can certainly do a charge on the back of them. Oh, it's gone into hiding behind here, which is a bit unfortunate. Let's charge in. Killed their general, I think. Okay, they're starting to waver. They'll certainly waver when they get this charge in the back of them. Prussian cavalry going in the back. That's excellent. Yeah, they're gone. Let's bring out the cavalry, get these guys to chase after them. Turn off fire by rank. We don't want to. We're going to continue. That's it. They should all be gone now. Let's get the cavalry to charge these guys down. Turn off the artillery before we do some more damage to our guys. Okay, that's fine. So he's got a regiment here that we're chasing down. Okay, I think there was a guy here, a couple of guys. So we better turn these off before they give us a volley. I'm trying to be much more careful about killing my own guys now. I don't do it, I mean, not that I'm doing it. Much more careful about not killing my own guys. Right, let's speed things up. What the hell is going on here? Why don't they just attack? Come on, attack the guys. There's 29 of them left. I don't want them wandering about causing me trouble, damaging my facilities. Let's move out of the way before we get some hits here. Maybe try the general's bodyguard, taking out this one guy, two guys. Okay, let's try and take him out. Turn off fire. Yeah, well done. Close victory. Good. Don't think so. I'll take that. I feel a little bit that I need a reserve army in North America. I've got one army attacking towards... I can't repair this either. So it's 1440. Gosh, money is a real issue for me at the moment, to be honest. This guy's going to do a bit of raiding, isn't he? God damn him. Anyway. Let's try and repair as much as we can. I've got to watch this stack. How far can he go? Because he might try and attack here. It does leave open Philadelphia, doesn't it? I don't think he's got that much there. I really need to get some agents, don't I? That's what I really need, so I can see what's going on. Intelligence is always the key in these things. The French are kind of pulling out of... Yeah, so they've destroyed Quebec and Montreal, which is really annoying. So it can be expensive to try and get these back up to strength. Quebec has 4 tiles actually, which is very useful. You can actually get a big city like Boston or Philadelphia there. Oh well. Right, so this is now our port. So what have we got? 350, 350. So they're both equally valuable. I can't really afford to send troops into both, so we'll just... I think it's the end of the turn, to be honest again. Let's end the turn. The fleet should arrive back in Europe. We can safeguard our trade. Spain's a little bit of a worry in case they declare war on us. So proximity is the key there. If you're next to them, I think you're more liable to go into a battle with them. And money should start to improve shortly as well. Yeah, really, everyone in Europe kind of loves us, don't they? We're not really getting any hassle at all here. This should be the fleet from... Yeah, there we go. We've got a general on board. Let's go back. Oof, gosh, we've got a long way to go. Let's go into here. Oh gosh, big developments. France has gone, I think. I think France has actually gone. It's a huge development. Maybe not. I think they might have Savoy. Yeah, so they're not completely gone. But oof, we're going to have to do something about the Dutch, I think. Unfortunately, the Dutch and the Austrians are really kind of forming a bit of a superpower now between them. And of course, if you look at the diplomacy, you've still got... I think the Austrians are allied with the Russians as well, are they? Oh no, they're not. They're not. Of course they're not. At war with Poland and Russia, probably. How does Spain feel about the... Spain hates everyone. Okay, that's good. France, they're nearly gone. Which is a shame, actually. I was hoping they were going to act as a good, strong ally against the... Oh, actually, they won't go for a while because they've got Iceland. We gave them Iceland, so they'll continue to exist. Well, you know, I'm wondering about attacking the Dutch, because presumably a lot of their armies are down in France. If we attack the Dutch, the Austrians will almost certainly join in. They're unfriendly towards us now. I don't like not having the initiative, not taking the initiative, to be honest. I do feel we need to concentrate on North America at the moment. Things are not going well with the French being so set back in Europe. Right, okay, well, I think we'll maybe even more. We need to get a couple more cavalry in here, to be honest. We can actually build a drill school now, which would be nice, but 3 more cavalry. Right, we'll use the rest of our money, I think, in North America. Got some very good armies here that are costing us a lot of money, but I daren't move an army to North America because we'll probably be attacked immediately if we do that. So many calls on my money, to be honest. We can't really see. There's all these spinning. Yeah, we really need to try and improve our money side of things. Okay, let's have a look at North America. What are we doing here? We need to replenish, don't we? That's fine, so we're getting some tax in from that. That wasn't damage, was it there? Just here. 35 pelts. We're actually doing some raiding ourselves. So let's try and see if we can get Quebec back. What has he got? Let's go and attack him next. That's no worry to me at all. He's only got one really strong melee unit, tribal gunners. We've got lots of cavalry here, which is good, and this will give us a chance to replenish. We should be up to full strength when we attack, so we can come down the... Says we come down and attack. She's got one guy there. We had 2 guys defending there. If we move out of here towards Philadelphia, how does that work for us? I think this woodland will intercept these guys. It will give us a chance to get back. Got to look at the way in which we're going to do this. Go up there, go up here, then move down to attack Iroquois. Probably need to wait, actually. I think we're going to wait. Or maybe we'll come out and kill this guy, then move back in. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, I'm sorry, we're going to fight this because I'll just lose so many troops. We can probably kill them without any loss of any troops if we do it this way, whereas we'll probably lose hundreds if we auto-resolve. And money is such a crucial thing, so obviously fast forward through this battle. Unless you want to see a massacre. Yeah, I think I need to wait and hold in Albany and move my troops down through the St. Lawrence to attack the Iroquois territories, like on Erie, near Lake Erie, and then I'll be much happier doing it that way. So we won't mess about here too long. Artillery here. And it's really just going to get the cavalry to chase this guy down, wherever he is. And deployment. Let's fire on the guy, keep firing on him. Move the cavalry up. I do like the music actually. Run or you're going to get hit. Okay. Keep these guys going. Can I use canister yet? No, I need to recruit. I need to research that. Let's get the artillery going. They're walking steadily towards their deaths, which is good. See the hit of the artillery. Here it comes. Oof. Gosh. They'll probably run soon. Actually, I haven't seen the Native Americans for ages, not since my British campaign. What are they doing? Move out of range. Okay, let's stop messing about. Can we actually hit them now? I've got a feeling that the hillside is interfering with our... Yeah, we're gonna turn off the artillery. And we're gonna charge in. They're shaken at the moment. Let's run these guys. These guys should be able to hit them fairly soon. Let's move the artillery back. Where's the cavalry? Come on then, guys. I can't actually hit my guys at the moment. They're wavering. And we're in. Let's just keep moving up. They're just going to act as a cordon now, these guys. We're not going to use them to... I would just make sure we get rid of all of them. As I say, that's the crucial thing. We just certainly do not want them to escape. We're going to continue. I need to move those guys in. So by all means, fast forward through these little battles. I say that you know the reasoning why I'm not fighting, I'm not auto-resolving, because you do lose hundreds of men. I mean, this way I may not lose anyone, to be honest. You've got 4 guys left. Are we actually going to kill him, or just it's basically like a square dance? Okay, let's go for one of these raiding units. That's good. So we lost 9 men. Well, that's all right. I'll take that, and we'll move back in. Defend. We need to. Okay, I think we're okay there. I'm afraid I think it's probably end turn again. Yeah, they've gone back from here, haven't they, into Portsmouth. Okay, that's quite a big development actually on the French side of things. The Dutch are going to be quite a powerful enemy, and I can only hope that the Spanish attack them, which is always a possibility. How long before we get? Yeah, we're definitely going to need canister, carcass shot. Great arsenal. Okay, that's anything else? 1716. At least we've got our fleet back. I'm more relaxed about that now. Luckily, we've given France Iceland, because that probably means that they'll be in the game for quite a long time as an ally. Obviously they're not very effective because they've lost the main two. 13 colonies. Right. Okay. What we're going to do, we're going to try and get. So they can't give that. I'm tempted to get peace. The reason why is that we can then take out the Iroquois quite easily with those two armies, and then we can always declare war on the 13 colonies later. We're gonna accept. We're gonna accept, I think. Yes, we will. Okay. That means that really the Iroquois are finished because we can just move across and take them out. Right, how are we fixed here? We're up to full strength. I think we've got other fish to fry, if you get what I mean, in Europe. So we can build that, which gives us a lot more interesting troops. But at the same time, we've got pretty good damn troops anyway at the moment. I think we need like monetary side of things, to be honest. Yeah, what's our research like? I think we're doing army stuff at the moment, aren't we? Oh no, we're doing that. Okay. I suppose the thing is, if we get a military academy, can we build one over here? I think the trouble is you don't get as good a troops. We're going to have to build it here, so let's go crazy. Spend 3,000. And then we'll try and upgrade some stuff if we can. I don't think there probably is much that we can upgrade with 1,300 quid. We probably need technology as well before we can actually do that. I think I'm going to come out of that because we just need more technology before we can actually do that. Our government's actually normally absolutely fantastic, the Prussians. Got some really, really good ministers. I mean, that's probably the best government you're ever going to see. It's the most efficient run country in the whole of 18th century Europe, probably. Okay, right, enough boasting about how brilliant the Prussians were. Lux Bellamy. Okay, well, it's things have transformed over here because obviously we're going to be able to move on them very quickly. We're at war with the Cherokee as well as the, I think, Cherokee and the Iroquois. Well, we can take these guys out basically. We've not really got much of a problem. And in fact, it'd be worth bringing the ship round to here. We'll actually head all the way down the St. Lawrence so that we can relocate our men quite quickly. The only problem I do have here is that we're going to have to rebuild these cities. Okay, we'll be fighting this in the next episode. It's not a difficult battle. Sometimes you see stacks of these Native American warriors. Their melee attack is 16 and they'll just come straight for you. They're like zombies. They just run straight for you and attack you, ignoring all artillery fire. You know, they just want to melee you to death. So he's got 3 of those units, which that's the only problems that I've got. These guys, they've got melee defense of 3. So the bowmen you must close as quickly as possible. I'll probably use my cavalry on them. We'll be able to drive these guys off. He's only got these ranged units here that we can 85, and we can actually fire a great deal further than that. And so we should be able to win this quite quickly. And then I noticed there was another army down in Montreal. So we'll take this, replenish it, and then move south down the St. Lawrence. I'm much happier now. We've got peace with the 13 colonies. We will take them out eventually, of course. So we're winning diplomatically in this theatre, but unfortunately things are turning against us in Europe because the Dutch are improving their situation all the time. I can't leave it too long before we actually start a campaign against them. Perhaps we'll get some diplomatic situation where the Spanish will start to attack them, maybe. That's a possibility, so I can hope for that. Right, thanks very much for your time watching. Let's say this has been a very interesting sort of political diplomatic side of things with the Prussians fighting in North America. I hope you're enjoying the series. Take care. I'll be speaking to you soon. Bye for now.